Hi everyone, thanks once again for joining us on our YouTube channel. As always, I've got very important information for you. Today I'm traveling. I'm going to pay a visit to my friend, the manager of Has Animal Breeding Farm. It's located in Chikuta. That's along Sembabule Road, Komansimbi. I have to pay visits to fellow farmers so that you can acquire more knowledge as a farmer. Dear farmers, you should know that learning is the beginning of wealth, health, spirituality. So, searching and learning is where the miracle process all begins. As Jim Rohn said, formal education will make you a living, while self-education will make you a fortune. If someone is going down the wrong road, he doesn't need motivation to speed him up. What he needs is education to turn him around. All we need in life for success is personal development and lifelong learning. In order to get more in life, you must become more. How can you become more? Through searching for more knowledge, keep constant learning. You must learn and grow, and the process of personal growth isn't a one and done thing. In simple terms, doesn't end with a degree, a master's, or a PhD. There are millions of people who graduate from a college and think that's it. Those who have succeeded in farming or in any activity in this world, they never stop learning. So, if you think that is it, and they think that their time with learning is over because they have graduated from vet schools or agricultural schools or anything, and they think that learning is over, then they are wrong. The number of people who stop learning, researching, reading books, visiting YouTube channels, or other different sources of knowledge, or give excuses in their life. So they start getting excuses, and excuses start to sound cliche. If you are a new farmer or an old farmer, never assume that you are too busy. You don't know what to read, which farms to visit, where to go, where to look for knowledge. No, never make those assumptions. Farms without pures have no knowledge, making assumption that maybe farms which don't have pures, who have locals, who those which have a few pures, I want to go there. You never know. You may be afraid of keeping pure breeds or crosses which are close to pure just because you are ignorant about the knowledge. But once you go to those farms, if you have locals and you pay a visit to the farms which have pures or improved breeds, if they give you some information, you may be attracted to learn. Or they don't make assumption, for me I have pures, I can't go to a local breeder. Even a local breeder may be having some knowledge which you may need. So those people who give themselves excuses in learning, hoping visits to other farms, that's not good. Or go to YouTube channel, some company they consume a lot of data. When I get home from work, I just want to relax. In life, never ever assume that life just gets in the way. That's why we try to pay visits to fellow farmers that we can acquire more knowledge about farming. Interacting with fellow farmers, making new family, that's farming family and friends. No matter whether you have more knowledge of farming or less, you can't know it all. Dear fellow farmers, the real problem when it comes to learning and self-improvement has to do with overcoming the obstacles of learning, which include contentment. Contentment is like a cozy warm bracket on a cold night. It surrounds you with warmth, but at the same time, it prevents you from going out into the cold. It works as a force pressing back upon our ambition. Whenever we begin to have an idea or desire to do something more, contentment presses back and we start to realize that things are good enough as they are. So first, you must become dissatisfied with the knowledge you have to overcome the complacency of contentment. I know that learning isn't easy, but it is not hard. In life, never be contented with what you know. Keep on learning, keep on searching, keep on inquiring, keep on asking yourself questions, and keep on looking for answers. So whenever you feel that you are contented, you know a lot, that's the beginning of your failing. The moment you think that you have a lot of animals, that's the beginning of your failing. So keep on admiring to learn more and more from each and every person, because each and every person in this life has something to learn from that someone. So I know that learning isn't easy, but it is not hard. Most of the time, it's just an inconvenience. But additionally, it forces us to do something against what we have been conditioned to do. Technology like YouTube has given us that make our life easier, because there's a lot when you visit YouTube. It just takes effort, time, and consistency to make things happen. One of the biggest excuses that we give when it comes to learning is that there's no time. Life is too busy. There's no doubt that time is precious, and the reason it's precious is due to its limitations. There are only 24 hours in a day, and that amount applies to everyone on the planet. So you can't make more time. You can only rearrange or prioritize the time you have available to you. You have to be willing to make some sacrifices in what you want to learn or to go to the next level. And this leads to the idea of prioritizing. So the question is, what is important to you? Prioritizing means knowing what the most important things are for you, and then putting those things in order. In a sense, it's about how to live in balance, and a life of balance must include learning. So, fellow farmers, the lack of time isn't an excuse for not developing the habit of continual learning. Learning isn't necessary to live in the world, but it is necessary for success in this world. So, how can you develop a habit of continual learning? Understand the value of continual learning. Most successful people in the world are continual learners, and they don't do it for entertainment but for personal development. And for the desire of massive success, always remember that continual learning doesn't guarantee you success. It just puts you into an enlightened category with the other successful people. And also remember that learning as much an attitude as it is a discipline, and it begins with some simple steps, and a shift in our mindset is a change in attitude. Continual learning is a skill. It can be a huge benefit in your life, and it stands as one of the common elements among some of the smartest and most successful people in history. It isn't as much about IQ as it is about hard work. So join in the great conversation, learn, grow, and become a better you. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks so much the manager of his farm for allowing us to be at your farm. Thank you for all that you did for us. It was a very big pleasure visiting you, brother manager of his farm. Thanks for the warm welcome, for all you did for us, for the friendship and the love for the farming family you showed us. My fellow farmers, for me, as always say, I would rather succeed by criticism than failing by praise, and never ever stop learning, because the world never ever stop teaching. Thanks for listening to me. To those who have subscribed and watched my video, thanks so much. Leave a comment, please. I'm ready to learn from you, because I don't know a lot. I've shared what I know with you, and I also wish to share what you know with me. Ask questions and keep on communicating. Thanks so much for watching. May God bless you all. Thanks so much, manager. Hash Farm.